Welcome back to our Close Combat, the Bloody First campaign, guys. If you haven't watched the last battle, you certainly should, because it pretty much explains why we're in the position we are right now. Now, I've set up my AT guns as best I can here. I'm not sure we can actually put any sort of fight against the enemy. We have one AT gun back here. I guess I could put him sort of in the middle here, but pretty much our entire anti-tank defense is going to be centered in this area. We've got a tank hunter team here as well, but I don't think I'm going to try to take any actual locations. I think what I'm going to try to do is pretty much just try and score some hits on tanks and defend this current area. These guys are going up the hill as well, so don't worry about that. The rifle team itself, I'm going to push the rifle team a little bit farther, just as we don't have a scout team, so this is going to be our rudimentary scout team. And the BAR team, we'll push him up here by this gun. Let's see what happens, guys. I'm not sure it's going to be a good battle, but let's hope for the best. It begins. All right, instant contact with enemy infantry here. We've got our AT gun ready to go. It looks like the enemy's got a 7.5 centimeter gun right there. That is definitely something we want to eliminate immediately. Beautiful. Absolutely vaporized him. Another hit there. So 2 pack guns the enemy had. They still have an AT gun out there that's causing problems. I'm going to try and target it. Now, we also have mortars prepared if we need to use them, but I want to try and save them for the very end, if that makes sense. I'll also get this BAR team up here so they can assist with firing down at the Germans in this sector. Come on, guys. Come on. And let's see. We could potentially push for Highway 71. We could see a German tank there that we destroyed last battle. I'm going to push for it. So here we go. Excellent shot. We sort of got the enemy in the same position they got us in the last part of the battle, the last episode, where we were just totally surrounded. And I think in this case, the enemy is also totally surrounded. Keep on firing, son. They're still trying to take out that gun, the 5 centimeter there. It is a problem. Obviously, it could take out several of our AT guns, which is why we want to destroy it, just vaporize the thing. Ooh. See how it's going over here in the west. Oh boy, oh boy. Nope. So I see the issue here. We've got another 7.5 centimeter. I know exactly where I want to drop that mortar now, though. It's going to be right here, and hopefully we end up taking out the 7.5 centimeter gun. It looks like the enemy traded in their tanks for a bunch of AT guns. Can't say I agree, but hey, I think they know what they're doing, right? Let's try and go for the Western Oasis. I know it's dangerous, but we can't just stay put. We need to take locations here. Come on. Come on, man. We're going to have to also engage these guys right here, and I'm even tempted to move forward with the 30 cal just to get a better shot on that gun. I know it's risky, but I hate having that gun right there. It's a real pain. Nice shot! We got him! We got him! That's what I'm talking about, man. I wanted it gone. It is gone. Take this rifle team. We're going to fast move with them as well, pushing them forward. I think there's almost certainly going to be Germans defending this area. We need to be prepared for that possibility. Speaking of mortars, where's our mortar attack? Just shoot. Rifle team is somehow... I don't see how they're out of range. Topography-wise, no, it can't be that. It's got to be just them being in that Palm Oasis. If you can even call it a Palm Oasis. So we're going to keep these guys in defensive mode. And we're going to push forward with the rifle team. Hopefully they can take the area. Hope that's our mortar striking finally, although we're not 100% sure. Engage. Machine gun team. There we go. Boys are throwing grenades. That's what we need. A few pineapples there. That's 1. That's 2. Beautifully done. And of course, we'll go straight for the West Oasis, but I'm going to sneak so that we avoid, too many casualties, hopefully. There we go. Finally. And it did hit the enemy gun. That's what I was looking for. Looks like our mortar attack did come in pretty successful, I think. Can we make a push? I think we probably can. I'm going to fast move. to the highway. We really do need to, like, expand this area. I don't know why it does this. It's kind of weird. There we go. Just send one team through. And the West Oasis belongs to us. So we've opened up the map a little bit. Obviously, to get that extra point would be perfect. So in the next battle, we've actually got a proper battle line, to really engage the enemy. Now, unfortunately, we did not kill the SDKFZ. He is still operational. I believe it's a mortar SDKFZ as well. Although the gun is out, if you guys look in the lower right-hand corner, and we have wounded or killed one of the drivers and or gunners. So let's see what the debrief is going to be like there. An Axis minor victory. So the Germans still won this one, despite us doing some pretty good damage to them. I mean, 28 wounded, 6 killed, tremendous damage. But unfortunately, just didn't really count. So we're going to continue here. We're going to do the Sabiba counterattack once again. We're going to have to defend once again. Yeah, pretty much. So the Axis are attacking. I'm going to go ahead and auto-assign because, again, I'm pretty sure that we'll be facing enemy tanks. The game is saying no. The game is saying it's going to be mostly infantry. And to be fair, we really need to push forward here and take these areas. So I'm actually going to go ahead and create an assault team out of the platoon HQ. Let's see if we've got any other anti-tank squads. We don't. So actually, in this case, we don't have any other anti-tank teams. One thing I want to do, though, get rid of those platoon reserves and see if I can't bring in some mortars. Oh, yeah. But as you can see, we don't have much in the way of anti-tank, which is making me nervous. Let's put it that way. Let's really hope that they don't have tanks, because we got a single AT gun. All right, we're going to fight. Ready to go. And let's see if we at least took some of those points and got to keep them, or if we've completely lost every single point. No, we did take the points. That's the good news. That is the good news. So we want to make sure to set these guys up properly. 37mm AT gun, got to put it on the highest area possible, pretty much. Maybe like up here, but sloping down. We don't want to put it right on top of the hill, or else it won't be able to maneuver properly. I'll keep the mortar back here. No point in putting his life in jeopardy. We're going to put some guys here at the West Oasis. Although I'm going to put the guys in the West Oasis in ambush mode because this area is just terrible in terms of cover. There's like, this place is wide open. So here we go, ambush mode and ambush mode. Definitely want to put the 30 cal heavy machine gun on top of the hill there, on top of the dunes. And maybe even a rifle company as well. Now, I think the rest of the boys, we want them to head for the Kasbah. So I'm going to grab these guys. I'm putting them over here. I was trying to put them over there in any case. So they're sloping downwards on the hill. I'm hoping we're not going to face any enemies. But I'm going to get on the ridge of this hill here. And if we can engage, we certainly will. Rifle team, I'm going to push them straight forward to this ridge. Very rudimentary natural trenches, as it were. There we go. And the tank hunter team, of course, we need them too. I hope we don't have to use them. Fast move them over here. All right, I think we're ready to go. I don't know. We still got some boys here at the Sandy Junction. That's right. Let's drop one up here. Nice machine gun coverage over the Kasbah. And let's take another 30 cal and put him over here. Yeah, we got a lot of machine guns on top of this hill. I'm not going to lie. But hopefully they find their targets quickly. And I'll put the 30 cal unit here. I'm not going to put him in ambush mode. So I'm hoping that I'll actually lure the enemy to try to take out the 30 cal. And then our infantry is prepared to fight back. All right, guys. Wish us luck. Let's do this. Begin. Oh, fingers crossed big time. There we go. There's an SDKFC right there. Our gun is already aiming for him. The 37mm AT gun. You can see there, selecting target. Now he's got to aim the shots. He's going to take a shot. I would love to get one of the SDKFCs right now. Come on. Some panic. There's some panic. And he's wrong facing. Come on, baby. Oh. Still not getting him. I might send the tank hunter team in. I mean, that's how desperate I am to get a kill on some armor. Fast move the tank hunter. I don't think the enemy's going to be able to see us because of the hill here. There we go! Good shot! Never mind, tank hunter. You can stay put. But I am going to move some infantry forward. So we'll take the BAR team as well, the BAR team, and just move them to the the hill before the Kasbah, pretty much. See how these boys are doing? That gun is not doing us any favors, that's for sure. Yeah, absolutely getting vaporized up here. We're going to have to take the guys off the top of the hill. There's no point staying there. And even here, we are getting hit hard. Now, what I'm going to do, we're going to drop rounds. The enemy's got heavy tanks here. We're going to drop rounds over here on top of the Kasbah. Hoping it's going to be successful. I think it's unlikely that we'll be able to take out the enemy tank. So maybe our best bet is to stay put and really just try and win a morale victory here. But man, this hill was a total mistake. This one on the left just completely got smashed. So I'm going to just move back. Oh! Let's get our mortar here and start firing as well with the 60mm mortar. I'm not exactly sure what an opportune target would be. I'm thinking that Panzer unit right there, that the Panzer Grenadier machine gun unit. But look at that, man. They're dropping artillery rounds directly on a few of our men here. We've gotten extremely lucky not to lose even more men. But as you can see, look at that 30 cal HMG completely bombed. All right, looks like that guy's out. We can switch fire with the mortar. Let's fire over there at the Panzer Grenadiers. I'm going to bring the tank hunter team forward as well. I want to get a tank kill, man. And this guy's begging to get destroyed. I'll also take a 30 cal heavy machine gun team and push him towards the Kasbah too. Oh, just as soon as we stood up, they dropped the round. What the hell? That is just the worst luck. And we're still waiting for our rounds to come in. I'm not going to try to rush the area unless our actual volley has been fired. Take the hill, boys. Take that damn hill. Go for it. Oh, we got that tank moving closer, boys. We got that tank moving closer. It's a chance for the AT gun. I don't even know if he can pierce the armor of this tank. But we're going to try. Oh, yeah. Beautiful hit with the mortars. Come on. That tank is moving fast. Got our BAR team trying to engage, of course, the Panzer Grenadier MG. Oh, just not enough men. We've got a 4-man Panzer team. Look at that. We're still chasing this guy with the AT gun. He is going real fast. Come on, AT gun. We need you to perform. There we go. That is a hit. That is a hit on the Panzer III, guys. Unfortunately, I'd love to carry out like a proper attack on this area, but I don't think we've got enough men for that. That's probably going to have to be next battle. We tried our best, but we just couldn't hack it. Now, I could grab the men that have been in already hell and back and try and bring them forward over here. Obviously, they're probably not going to be too keen on the idea, but we're going to push them up here anyway. Probably won't use them, but ideally we get to the top of that hill. There we go. We just took out that German there. We could technically grab one of our units, although a lot of them are badly wounded, and try and push one of them up there to continue firing on the enemy. I don't know, boys. I don't know. Enemy's got some really good artillery fire, though, mortar fire. That's really bothering me. All right, let's go ahead and, speaking of mortar fire, try and hit... Yeah, we'll try and hit the Spähtrupp, the enemy scout units here.
Pick up your weapon. On your feet, soldier.
Go for it, boys. Go for it. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Perfect mortar hit. Of course, I'd love to take the Kasbah area. That would really make my day. Take positions, boys. Take positions.
I can't take it anymore.
Since we got eyes on target, we might be able to also call in the mortar. Now, another thing I'm thinking is we could grab one of our units here and bring him over to assist with the attack. But it's going to take a while, don't you think? I don't know if it's even worth it. We're going to try. There's a lot of ground to cover. Just hope the enemy doesn't have any machine guns. Keeping a close eye here in this area. And since we got the BR team up there pretty easily, I'm going to move the rifle team as well. Oh, what was that? What was that? I heard a ping. It better be an enemy ping. They taking any shots? I think they're alright. And do we make a push for the Kasbah? That's the real question. I'm even going to push up the tank hunter team to engage. I mean, at this point, we want to surround this area. Even the platoon HQ. There we go. We got one of them near the Kasbah. They're definitely trying to redeploy over here in this area where they absolutely bombarded our troops. We want to be prepared for that. Even the assault team... Come on, man. Get up there on top of the hill and prepare for their attack. There we go. They got a nice visual on the enemy down there in the dunes. And actually, it looks like the infantry unit is arriving, guys. The rifle team. Franklin, the sergeant, leading them, and they have not stopped. They haven't gotten hit once. I'm pushing them to the Kasbah. But I think I only want to push them to the Kasbah once we have the cover here, so that we're moving this way instead of moving this way, if that makes sense. Obviously, if they had anybody here, we'd be zapped pretty quickly. Okay, a lot of them back here. So some of the Germans looks like almost taking cover. It looks like they had some replacements back there just in case. Here we go. And just to be extra safe, try to pop some smoke here for these guys. He's not going to pop smoke. He's not going to do that. I'm trying to not get killed, sir. That's a negative on the smoke. Oh, we got enemy teams moving in. We've got to get into that building. Get in the building. Even take the platoon HQ and send him to the building, for goodness sakes. This is an extremely important area. We got to get that mortar. If he's still got rounds left, he might be out of rounds. Firing at the enemies approaching. No, he is... I think he's out of rounds. Let's see. No, he's good to go. Let's fire. Although, unfortunately, the enemy has looks like spotted our units here. They are firing pretty badly. Pretty effectively, I should say. Good for them, bad for us. So I think what we'll do is take that BR team off the hill and also put them in the building or move them to a different location here. No, now we got to stay put because we are under heavy fire. But the location is ours. That's the important thing right now. Morale, however, is still really not in anybody's favor. I think it's time we do the same thing here with the 30 cal team, although the 30 cal team over here has actually taken some damage. So, you know, we'll leave them. So only now did the enemy actually start doing pretty well here on the west. Here we go. We got some eyes on target. It's a light anti-tank gun. No wonder it's such a danger. It's just as effective against infantry as it is against tanks. There we go. Yeah, get those rifle grenades. Do not leave this position, boys, under any, and I mean any circumstances. We're going to get the tank hunter in there. Alright, those mortars are landing really close to target. Although I'd like them to land even closer. Open fire. Even a tank hunter team. He can fire a bazooka at that thing, go for it. Our tank hunter's bailing right into enemy lines. I wouldn't go that way if I were you. I really wouldn't, son. But it looks like Lucas has a mind of his own. Still got no clear shot, although we did just damage one of the gunners here. I'm going to keep firing at the anti-tank gun, the AA gun as well. I mean, 2 guns we're dealing with here. Destroying this would be a true bonus for us. And I think we almost have to try and win this battle. If we don't get a morale victory soon, we got no chance. That's a direct hit on the gun. Did affect the enemy morale a little bit, but not sufficiently to score a victory yet. We got enemy crew right there. Are they staying inside? They are. Believe they are staying inside the SDKFZ to try and save their lives. Get up there, boys. Set up that MG. They're actually using all of their available ordnance just to take out my tank hunter team. Bless them. Oh, I would surrender, mister. Somebody's gonna have to throw a grenade. Alright, we'll leapfrog around and take this guy out. I mean, unless he's actually in the SDKFC, like, trapped, which would be hilarious. But I think he's in the at the back of the SDKFC. It is possible. I mean, I guess he's just trying to ride the battle out here and not get killed. But I think our BAR team will handle it. There we go. He's dead. Hiding underneath the vehicle. Acceptable. I mean, if you gotta survive, you gotta survive. Am I right? Now I'm going to push the 30 cal team forward. We're going to do the same with the BAR team and try and get a morale victory here. Try and knock out as many Germans as we can. We got some moving up into this area, and I'm hoping that our cover here with the rocks will give us the victory. Now our mortar team is out of rounds, so we're going to fast move them to the front line. As they can be pretty helpful. Same with this BAR team. Although, this is weird because the BAR team... Oh, no. That's got to be the mortar team's movement. Yeah, we had them as reserves. Now we'll push forward. Let's see what's going on over here. This is important. I definitely see enemy units out in the open. We're not close enough to get hits yet. I think we're actually engaging some units over here. It's not my target. There we go. There we go. Some of them are leaving cover, but that command team is right there, man. I have to try and get on top of those guys. Here we go. I'm going. I know it's risky, but that is a command team. That is a morale win if we take it out. Just shoot a bunch of officers down. The men will not want to continue the fight.
Get me out of here. We're doomed.
Come on, boys. No! Don't be afraid.
Keep your heads down.
They're not going to keep going. Damn it. All because we're taking fire over there from the right side.
We're doomed. Keep your head
Absolutely brutal, I tell you. I am going to risk a command team. Or rifle team. And I'm going to fast move the rifle team, I don't know, man. Maybe like over here. I feel like they would be able to engage the enemy, but it's going to be very risky. So maybe we just hold our positions for now. Just pretty much don't move a damn muscle. I was really thinking that would work beautifully. We do have these two teams. That's going to be it for the battle complete. Let's hope it's a victory. I'm not so sure. A stalemate. It's better than a loss, right? But still pretty rough. So take a look at the soldiers here. See if anybody got any medals. Nonetheless, I think it was a nice fight. I think we did as best as we could. But we got to get out of this Sabiba area. We really do. No, it's all purple hearts. Okay. Next. Again, the Sabiba counterattack. Again, on the defensive. We will push forward. We will auto-assign at this point. And I think we're pretty certain, not 100%, but pretty certain that at this point the enemy doesn't have any more tanks or SDKFCs, or if they do, very few of them. So the next battle, we are actually going to go in really, really heavy and just try to do a tremendous amount of damage. It doesn't mean we're going to be crazy or anything with our attacks. It just means we're going to approach this with a little more ferocity than we did in the last battle. So I'm going to jump into fight. And again, we have more territory, so hopefully it'll be easier to take additional territory here as we move forward. And we will decide what to do here, guys, in the Battle of Spiba Ridge. Hopefully this time we can win the dunes for ourselves. As you can see, I adore this. All of the damage done from the previous battle remains. Every single bit of it. Do we still have the carcass of the SDKFZ? We do. He's up here. He can actually be a pretty good source of cover. And we also still have the carcass of the enemy tank. Alright guys, make sure to hit that like button, drop a comment down below, and subscribe. If you want me to do these campaigns, you gotta really try and... Obviously, I know you guys have lives outside of this, but try and watch every video you can. Otherwise, I'm better off just doing like the single battle videos. Thanks, guys.